What up, YouTube? We back at it again. We are looking at some 21 Pilots. They dropped in the last day. Overcompensate. I don't know. I was golfing all day. We're gonna get to it now. I'm gonna try it without. Probably don't need subtitles. They speak English, right? Cool. Overcompensate. So we did I Am Clancy a week ago. I had a hell of a time uploading that thing. I've had a rough day with that too today. So I'm not in the best of moods. However, I'm interested to check this out. I got copyright up. YouTube's had it out for me lately, so this might not even work. If this comes back blurred, I'm just going to preface this with saying I'm sorry and head over Patreon. It will not be blurred on Patreon. But I'm not doing it 4, 5, 6 times. I can't right now. Do me a favor, if you're new here, if you're not new here, run over to TOP's page. Please go like and subscribe. So we're diving deep into, with I Am Clancy, and he's basically just setting up and staging, a compilation of a lot of the lore and whatnot. You guys don't have the time for me to get, you guys up to speed. I would dive back into older stuff and do some reading on your own to learn about kind of the lore with Trench and Dima specifically, and Clancy and his sort of role in this. But anyways, I'm gonna dive in, and if you like what I do, please like, comment down below, subscribe. Let's rock and roll. Ocean. Okay. New logo.
Diese kleine unheimliche Insel hat mich zu einer Waffe gemacht. Wir glauben beide.
Trench. These are all recognizable places, by the way, from other videos. Dima, the neon gravestones, got it.
Welcome back to
By the way, the city was is the lighting up of the city, as you saw there, is their logo but upside down. Dude, that's like, hold on, let me turn that up and get that dropping in again. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Welcome back to Trench.
I don't know why I got like Fat Boy Slim vibes out of that. All right, so we're in the auditorium, red lights, big auditorium. We just got Josh. And I'm pretty sure that's the same door as in the I Am Clancy, if I'm not mistaken. What was on his neck? That's not English. I don't know how to write that. That looks like Russian. Torchbearer? That would make sense. Okay. I'm just kidding. I didn't look up Russian. I wrote what's on Josh's neck. And somebody wrote Torchbearer. I don't know Russian, so wish I did. I'm not that slick, though. Alright, now they're at a smaller room. That's not the auditorium. And that's a different door. And he's got his mask on. And we're using reds. Okay, so we're in the city, yeah? All right, everybody's wearing gray. So those are citizens. So we're in the city, yeah? What are they saying in the background there? Salo follow. Was that Is that what he said there? From Bandito? Is that what he's saying? The world needs more Tyler dancing, I swear.
Are my stripes 300 tracks and my Adidas track jacket? Bless you, eat a
Strike 3 on the tracks with my Adidas tractor. We're rapping. I like it.
Are my stripes 300 tracks and my Adidas track jacket? Bless you, eat a hose while you react acting. Gobsmack, don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate. I feel
Don't hesitate to overcompensate. Godsmack, don't hesitate.
like I was just here, same twitching in my eyes. Don't sleep on a boy who can fall asleep twice in the same night and won't hesitate to maybe overcompensate. I said I fly by the dangerous bend symbol.
The dangerous bend symbol. So if you look inside their new logo, where's my camera? He did this kind of thing, right? And then there's the but he said the dangerous bend symbol, which is a sign, a road sign. Interesting. Which is like a dangerous bend. So I fly by the dangerous bends. So don't hesitate to overcompensate. So you know when you're driving and you overcompensate, you kind of get off the road a little bit. And if you go back to references of like staying in a lane, like back to Lane Boy and other things, don't be afraid, don't hesitate to get out and find your own lane, right? So don't be afraid to overcompensate and kind of find your own direction. I don't know if I'm reaching there, but that was interesting what he just did with his hands. He's got the blurry, he's got, you know, his demons all over himself again, but interesting. So he's got his mask on, but he didn't a second ago.
Maybe overcompensate, and then by the time I catch in my peripheral, don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate.
By the time I catch the signs in my peripheral, I don't, you don't have time, right? We don't have time. Don't hesitate to overcompensate, right? So you may let things fly by you, but don't, I guess, interesting. I got to think about that.
Where I'm from, I was born right here, just now. Originated right in front of your eyes. If you can't see, I am Clancy. Prodigal son, done running. Come on.
It just says Clancy over and over, which is what it said on the artwork too.
What Josh done wanted dead or alive, and now you pick who you serve. You bow to the masses, get kicked to the curb. For passing the classes, half empty, half full, save half of your taxes, then overtake your former self. I fly by the dangerous bend symbol. Don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate, and then by the time I catch in my peripheral, don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate. This feel like a perfect length, I don't need them any long.
All right, so he's teaching a class. We got drawings, edema, trench, north of trench. We got the bird. Hold on a sec. The sigh. Okay.
The perfect length, I don't need them any longer.
Oh, there's an. And then lost in. Man, this is not easy to read. A lot of this is referencing Clancy's journal. So far, like.
Need them any longer, but for goodness sake, do the years seem way too short for my soul, corazón. Way too short for my soul, corazón. Days feel like a perfect.
Okay, so we've got the different districts. And interesting that there's no bishops to be seen anywhere. So he found his way back in to Dima. And there's references before to what did I write down here? When he was basically returning to Trench to destroy and rebuild it, was the goal. And now he's back in Trench, so I'm sorry. A lot of you guys, you probably have no idea what I'm saying. Actually, most of you probably. I'm all over the place with trying to piece it together right now. And I'm also writing shit down. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That gave a better look at that. Okay. Monument of isolation. Oh, nothing was glory from the grave. Yeah, perspective of the truth. Got it.
Way too short for my soul, called a song. Earn my stripes, 300 tracks in my Adidas track jacket. Bless your ear holes while you react acting. Gobsmack, don't hesitate. So maybe overcompensate. I said I fly by the dangerous invincible. Don't hesitate. So maybe overcompensate. And by the time I catch in my peripheral, don't hesitate. So maybe overcompensate.
Okay, so Ned's Antlers. There's a reference to that, I think, earlier, too. Ned's Antlers gives you the ability to seize vessels, so essentially take over a body, right? So, interesting how his eyes were yellow, and he has the same cut on his nose. And he smirks. Interesting. I feel like there's a lot left open here that's done on purpose, or maybe I'm just reading too much. You can't really read too much into this. I can read more about it. I could start there, right? So usually, if a vessel, to my knowledge, has been taken, the eyes are yellow. But if he's figured a way to not do that, his eyes were yellow, but the guys weren't. Who they just took the mask off of. They weren't yellow, which might help out against the bishops. Okay, back to the song. The song was dope. I love the beat on that. They went kind of that was almost kind of like a club sort of drum step, like kind of dance beat with I don't know why it gave me Fatboy Slim vibes right away. And then I just started pausing the shit out of it. So I probably need to go back and listen again. But it's catchy, and it was it didn't get too deep. Well, the song itself, if you just heard it, and you don't know a lot of what was going on in the video, and you probably don't care, it's still a good song. It's a really good song. It's catchy. It's fun. There's no reason that you need to learn a bunch of shit or try to find shit to enjoy a good song. Because you could just take that as like a, and that's the good thing about what they do is you can apply that as the listener just to whatever it is you want to. It could be like about life's journey, and there's don't hesitate to overcompensate. You can apply that to going to school. Do your extra homework, do your extra credit. Don't worry about overcompensating. Just show off, show out, and you'll be all right. I mean, you could literally. You could take that and apply those like the way that song was put together lyrically to a lot of different things. So, no, I think that's and it's different too. They obviously had some time off. It's different than a lot of the other beat wise, instrumentals, musicality. It's they're always doing something different, but that's why they don't have a lane. So don't hesitate to overcompensate when you see that Ben sign flying by. Anyways, I'm sorry for you guys having to go through my just ridiculous confusion with that. I'm still hyper confused at most of the stuff they do. I'm trying to learn, but it's tough unless you spend like days and days and weeks just reading it and keeping up with all of the lore, which I haven't fully done, but I try to learn my best. Anyways, go like and subscribe to 21 Pilots. If you like what I do, please like, comment down below, subscribe. Again, and if you made it this far, you probably already know if this gets blocked or whatever, it's going over on Patreon. Everything goes on Patreon. It's free. And I don't have to fucking jump through hoops. So have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. We will talk to you on the next.